Hey, this is Dave with Wearing Media, and today in the outdoor kitchen, I'm going to show you how to tenderize sirloin without marinade, and then we're going to cook it to a medium well. Hello there, this is Dave with Wearing Media, wearingmedia.com. Thank you to everybody that's liked and subscribed and clicked that alert button. I love you, and I can't do this without you. You guys are great. Today, I've got a cheapo depot thin sirloin steak. I'm going to show everybody how to cook for the family. And I'm going to go even one step further. We're doing an anti-cool, awesome cow cooking video. I get a bunch of people that ask me all the time, hey Dave, I don't like to cook rare, super thick steaks. My family won't eat a rare steak. So how do I cook it to medium well, and well done for some of the little guys? So here we go. Got this big piece of sirloin from the store for 11 bucks, and I'm gonna trim it down. And I'm not gonna force it. I'm gonna go with where it separates. I'm gonna go with the grain. See how when I flip it, it pulls apart like that? See where this grain is? All I'm doing is cutting the sirloin up with the grain. And then that should leave us with this one big giant chunk at the end here. And I'm gonna cut off these giant pieces of fat, because while they are amazing for sausage, they are not going to render down, and we want tender beef. So we're trimmed all that up. Trim off the rest of these pieces. That's good. That's probably gonna cut that piece off in the end there. That's looking good. Actually, let me cut off these fat pieces here. This will be the mama steak. Get the dada steak, the mama steak. We're gonna have the little kid steaks. The way you cook these to different temperatures is using the natural thickness. Like this piece right here, it's gonna be a little bit thicker than the others. So it might be a little more rare, but it's not very wide, so I take that back. This one will probably cook to about a medium well. I can tell just by how thin it is. And this piece right here is going to be two little kiddos, well done pieces. And I'm going to pull this apart and separate that fat out of the middle there. Slice this off. Get out of here, shoo fly. We're going to save these pieces of fat for some beef breakfast sausage, which I will do at another time in another video once I get more of this. Get out of here, shoo fly. Thing's driving me crazy. Alright, little kiddo piece number 1. Little kiddo piece number 2, 3, 4, mama dada. Okay, and this is what we're going to use to tenderize. We don't have a marinade. We don't have time for all that right now. Just have a fork. Get out of here, fly. So just poke these steaks with your fork over and over again. Get this. Oh, this fly's killing me, man. Oh, bam! You just witnessed history, ladies and gentlemen. I just killed a fly on camera. I've never actually. Sorry, fly. Not sorry. I gotta go wash my hands. All right, we're back. We're clean. No more fly. So we're taking the fork and we're just stabbing the steak. We're just stabbing the meat over and over again. So this is going to do two things. It's going to open up the protein a little bit. You see there? All the little holes that it's put in there. And it's going to flatten it out. So that's one of the reasons why these steaks aren't necessarily going to be rare. If you want a rare steak... Hold on, I forgot this little piece of fat right here. If you want a piece of rare sirloin steak, you got to get a thicker cut. Or you can turn the heat up like crazy high and just sear it. But we're not going to do that. This video is for all our medium well fans out there. I know there are a bunch. I used to work in restaurants. The majority of people, when I used to work in restaurants, ordered medium. They didn't order rare or medium rare. Now, however, I personally recommend eating a medium rare steak. It's more delicious to me. But this video is not for me. This video is for you. The people that love medium well steaks. Alright, so here's another thing too. So if you see this membrane here, there's a little bit of, let me get my knife. There's a little bit of like silver skin on this. There's a little membrane, and that would make our steak shrivel up as well. And this is not edible, it's not enjoyable. We'll throw that over there for the meat grinder. Get this little piece off too. Also, instead of just sausages, I can make some ground beef. Ground sirloin. It's not like ground chuck, but it's ground sirloin. That'd be good. If you ever get a chance to talk to a butcher or to hang out with a butcher or even just to watch butcher videos on YouTube, all those scraps that they have, they save them and they make some like really kick-ass sausages. Or they'll make ground beef with it. This steak right here is going to be more of a medium well. I can tell already because when we tenderize it, it's getting thinner. We're just poking holes with a steak. If you wanted this more medium, like if Mama wants her steak medium and not medium well, poke less holes in it. It'll still be good. And we're going one more final dada steak. But you can also see that medium well steak that I just did for Meme. That's got like a tendon going through it. You can tell the tendon is a big white piece of fat, and what that'll do is that'll kind of puff the steak up a little bit. So if you ever get what's called a cross cut and you get like a giant tendon running through the middle of it, it's not really gonna be all that appetizing. A lot of the thicker cuts that I used to get when I worked in restaurants where they all had tendons running through them, and everybody kept sending their rare steaks back. We didn't really know why until we realized that they all had tendons running through them, and we're like, all right, well, so we talked to our distributor and our supplier. We said, hey, no more cross cuts. But we're done here. I'll be back. Wash my hands. We got our steak ready to go. We're gonna season it. Show you guys what this looks like. We got another fly. I guess that's it. Dada. I'm sorry, man. Alright, you see all the little holes that are poked in here. It just makes the steak more tender. Kind of turns a tough, stringy, thin piece into something that will be a little bit more delectable. So I'm going to season with salt and pepper. And then garlic. And that's it. You don't need much else, because we are going to use butter. Butter makes a steak taste delicious. And I've got this stuff. It's a grill spray. It helps. You could use oil, but it's just easier for me. I don't want to get a towel and rub the grill spray. So we're just going to give it short bursts. Don't spray while the grill's already on. Our grill is hot. I'm going with a medium high heat here. We're gonna lay our steaks down, get them going on the grill, and give them a few minutes to cook on each side. Total here, we're gonna go about 8 to 10 minutes, and I'm gonna try and do a quarter turn every 2 minutes. And you can see here the different thicknesses and the different sizes on the steaks. These little guys are going to be well done. We're going to call those the kiddo steaks, because kiddos, they don't necessarily like to eat rare steak. The salt and pepper, garlic one more time. Flavor these backsides here. Alright, seasoning is good to go. We're gonna let these bad boys cook. I'm gonna try and go 2 minutes per quarter turn. So it should be anywhere from 8 to 10 minutes. Grease up this other side in case I need to use it. medium-high heat, high enough to leave grill marks, to char up the outsides a little bit. We'll be good to go. So I think I'm just gonna shut up here and give you the opportunity to hear the sounds and the sizzles of the sirloin. Ah, the email on the phone had to go and mess up the sounds and sizzles of the sirloin. Anyway, it was time. Time for a quarter turn. So what we're doing is just taking our steaks, sliding them the other way so that the grill marks will form a cross diagonal pattern. And you can do this by turning everything just a 45-degree angle. If you don't know what a 45-degree angle is, that's fine. Nothing wrong with that. Nothing wrong with learning what a 45-degree angle is now either, though. Look it up. All you're doing is you're taking the steak and giving it a nice turn 45 degrees. And when I flip these, you'll see the cool little cross grill marks that it gives on there. And as you watch these steaks cook, you can see the bottom is getting cooked, and you'll start to see the sides browning. And on these little guys, they're gonna be well done when all is said and done, because these are baby steaks. Babies don't. The babies that I know. Hey, if your family's different, let me know. I'll try and make a video for your family specifically. But all the babies I've ever known, if they eat steak, they don't eat it medium rare. And while we're waiting for our 2 more minutes to go, I'm gonna come over here and make some cool animals with my hands. Alright, that's enough. I'm testing out my new camera. I got a new camera for the front facing, so I could add another camera angle. Like, I needed to make this more complex. But see, look, there's your 45-degree angle, gives you these nice grill marks. And it's time to flip. So, like I was saying, like, I needed another camera to mess around with, but I got one strictly just to do the front-facing shots because of this awesome Canon dual-pixel autofocus. So I wanted to test that out a little bit, and I wanted to smile and say hi. But here we go. So we got a flip. We're gonna give everything about 2 more minutes, and we'll do another quarter turn. Now, let's talk about whether or not you close your grill door. I'm doing this for the video, so it takes a little bit longer because you're not creating that oven type atmosphere. What you would do if you were going to close your grill door is you would probably cut off about like 2 minutes from all of this. And I'm going to go back inside real quick and grab one more thing that I need for this video, and I'm going to let you enjoy the sounds and the sizzles of the sirloin one more time. I'm back, and I grabbed some butter. And for anybody that doesn't know, we are in Florida, next to Disney. It's June. I didn't bring the butter out here. I need to get a small fridge for out here. That'd be nice. Channel goals. Channel goals. Right now, I'm doing this all as a labor of love because I enjoy cooking. And there's 124 of you so far that have said, hey Dave, keep making these videos. And I love doing them. But one thing I'm gonna get is a small fridge. Because it's Florida, it's 100 degrees outside right now. And anything that's cold like this, I gotta keep it inside. So all I'm doing is cutting some slices of butter, placing them over the top. I'm just gonna add a nice little bit of seed. Oh, except that place. Double fail. Double fail. Let me try again. There we go. All I'm doing is placing some butter over the top of these sirloins. It's gonna add a nice little more bit of flavor. There we go. And I finally got those two little guys. Little baby steaks. Well done, baby steaks. Alright, it's been 2 minutes. We're going to do our quarter turn. If you've never really done this and you don't know how to do much of it, time yourself. Give yourself 2 minutes. As soon as you quarter turn them, give them 2 minutes. Set your timer. You're going to know your steak is medium because the juices, the blood, is going to kind of start to rise on the top of the steak here. You can see it. This one on top is perfect medium. These little guys, they were never gonna show signs of anything. They were too small. And here we are done. But this guy right here, this top guy is a perfect example. And you're also gonna get a lot of blood. It may look unappealing right now. I'll be back, hang on, let this rest. So this may look unappealing right now because of all this blood, but I want you to know, when you see this, that's a good indication that you've got a medium. It's a medium well steak. That's just what they do. When they're medium, they bleed a little bit more like that. Alright, so I'm going to clean this up for the camera, because I'm going to try and get some thumbnails going here. I would never serve that, all those juices pouring out. So we're going to clean it up like this. So here's our little guy. This is definitely going to be well done. Yes. Little guys, baby steaks, well done. This is the medium. Slice it for you. There you go. Perfectly medium all around. This is the medium well. Not that one. This is the one I was talking about. This is going to be your medium well. Bam. Gray outside, thin line of pink in the middle. That's what a medium well is to me. Let me try a piece. Oh yeah, that's perfect. Alright, there you go. Now you know how to cook a sirloin perfectly into medium well. Enjoy your dinner. Thanks for watching, everybody. Stay safe and eat well at home.